Attorney B on episode 16 of the Immigrants Bridge Show. How great it is to see so many of you online. I am always very appreciative that you've chosen to spend some time with us. Gracias para venir en ese programa. Soy la abogada B y eso es la programa que se llama Immigrants Bridge, la puente de los inmigrantes. So, estoy muy muy alegre que usted está aquí conmigo porque usted puede usar su tiempo en otra manera. So, gracias para venir. Permítame ir en Facebook en mi celular. So let me go ahead and log in on Facebook on my cell phone so that I can actually see you guys and see who's on. Hey Nieves, ¿cómo está bonita? Espero que toda la familia está bien. ¿Cómo es su mami? Los adultos, no los niños, porque ellos están muy grandes ahora. Let me try to get into my Facebook page on my cell phone. How is everybody doing? Hey, Miss Patty, it's nice to see you. Thanks for joining in. Okay, here we are. Okay, here we are. Now I can see people. So Miss Dawn is on. Nice to see you, Miss Dawn. Hola, Liliana. Nice to see you. I'm so excited that everyone is learning the system. So when you get online, if this is your first time joining us, the service that I'm using to stream live, I can't see who's on. So unless you tell me you're here, I won't know that you're here. And I would love to say hello. So lo que estoy diciendo es que por la programa que yo tengo en mi computadora, yo no sé si usted está aquí. So, si usted está aquí, dice hola y yo puedo decir hola, ¿ok? Si no, entonces yo no voy a saber que usted está escuchando. Hey, Miss Yessie. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. So I have a hard stop today at 7:30. I'm teaching a class for my church called Counting the Cost of Discipleship. So that starts right at 7:30. So I am going to jump right in. If you have any questions, go ahead and post them in the group. Anyone from my team, if you guys have been hearing questions from clients or prospective clients, please go ahead and post your questions as well. Hey, Attorney Jay, nice to see you. Diego, mucho gusto. Juan, mucho gusto. Hola todo. Bienvenidos. So lo que estoy diciendo es que yo tengo un clase que yo voy a, how do you say teach? My God, my brain is going blank. Pero yo voy a dar un clase después a las 7:30 a mi iglesia. Es un clase cristiano, so después de eso, inmediatamente yo tengo que irme en ese otro Zoom call. So, hello, Arthur. Nice to see you. So, lo que estoy diciendo es que yo solamente tengo 30 minutos con ustedes. So, si tiene preguntas, dígame sus preguntas, so yo puedo dar respuestas. Y también yo tengo algunas noticias y yo voy a explicar las cosas nuevas. Por supuesto, si eso es su primera vez, por favor, like nuestra página de Facebook y compartir eso con sus amigos. So if you're just joining in, please go ahead, and if you haven't already liked our Facebook page, go ahead and like our page. I have the hard stop at 7:30, so if you have questions, shoot them off to me so I can go ahead and give you some answers. Also, don't forget, tomorrow is our big day, our big Cinco de Mayo party online. So definitely invite your friends, let everyone know. If you go on our Facebook page, you'll see an event, and that's where we want you to post your videos. We want to see TikTok videos. We want to see dance videos. And of course, my favorite one so far is I want to see the Mexican yell. El grito mexicano. So I want to see who's the best Mexican yeller. The prize is $50. So these are all games that you will win cash. If you don't want cash, I will get you toilet paper if that's something that you prefer. So just let me know, okay? So lo que estoy diciendo es que no te olvida que mañana es 5 de mayo y tenemos una gran fiesta aquí en Facebook. El mismo vez tenemos mucho contest premios. Cada premio es como $50. O si usted no necesita dinero, entonces yo puedo dar toilet paper, ¿ok? So simplemente dígame ¿qué quieres? So, ir en el página de nosotros de Facebook, hay un evento. So, en ese evento dice que, ok, sí, estoy interesado y yo voy a presentar. Y cada categoría por los premios está en la página. So, si usted tiene un video, por favor, pone su video bajo del evento, ok? So, everyone clear? Everyone's ready for Cinco de Mayo? I'm ready for Cinco de Mayo. Do you see my new backdrop? So, this is new. So I am ready for the party. I also have my tequila ready. Yeah, there you go. I have my tequila ready. I got my Mexican shot glass. So I'm ready for Cinco de Mayo. Okay, mañana Cinco de Mayo. Okay, so any questions? Hi, Alice. Nice to see you. Does anyone have any questions? Otherwise, I can go ahead and start talking about some new information that we've received. Okay, so una cosa nueva es que hoy recibimos una noticia de las cortes de inmigración en todos los Estados Unidos. Ellos están diciendo que todavía las cortes va a ser cerrado hasta que el fin del mayo. Okay, so antes ellos están diciendo que ellos van a reabrir el 15 de mayo. So ahora ellos están diciendo que ellos van a reabrir en junio. So that's one thing. I've been giving you guys updated information about the immigration courts. Right now, the courts had said they were going to be closed on until May 15th, so in another couple weeks. But today, they did send out a notification stating that they are going to be closed until the end of the month. So if they reopen, it will likely be in June. And this kind of matches what's going on with USCIS. So USCIS says that they're going to be open June 4th with social distancing protocols in place. So maybe that's something that the courts are also working on as well. So lo que estoy diciendo que eso es similar con USCIS para las entrevistas local. So ellos han dicho que ellos van a reabrir 4 de junio. So quizás las cortes y USCIS va a tratar a reabrir todo al mismo vez. Ellos todavía están trabajando en social distancing para que la gente esté segura. Okay? Anyone else? Anyone have any questions? For my team, have you heard any questions that have been coming in? Not yet? So let me give you some heads up as to the other shows that we're going to have this week. So tomorrow, obviously, will be our big Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo, it's just going to be a lot of fun, lots of games. Wednesday will be, I am going to focus on marriage-based cases. So that show is going to be called Immigration Love. Okay, so if you know someone that's married to an immigrant or thinking about getting married, definitely invite them to Wednesday's show. We're going to be talking about marriage-based cases, what happens if you break up, if you get a divorce, if you came off fiance visa. We'll talk about all of it. So it's all about immigration love and what can happen. Thursday, I am going to have another special guest, Miss Andrea Estrella. And what she is going to be talking about is mental health during the coronavirus. How do we cope with all of the things that are going on, the extra stress, the trauma, losing work, being at home, all of this. So I have known Andrea for many, many years, and she is a fantastic therapist. She's licensed in the state of Florida. She has a lot of experience. So if you've been experiencing some mental health issues as a result of the coronavirus pandemic and crisis, Thursday's show will be fantastic. She will give you tips on how to cope. How do you get through this emotionally and mentally? So definitely something you want to tune into. Ahora en español, lo que estoy diciendo es que tenemos muchos planes para programas durante esa semana. So, por ejemplo, mañana obviamente es la gran celebración de 5 de mayo. Número 2 es que el miércoles vamos a tener un programa que es solamente dedicado al amor de inmigración. ¿Ok? So yo voy a hablar sobre todos los casos de matrimonio en el mundo de inmigración. ¿Qué son las cosas para tener en mente? ¿Qué va a pasar si tiene que separar o hay un divorcio o la relación está mal? ¿Qué opciones tiene? Personas que quiere casar por papeles, ¿qué son las consecuencias si usted casar solamente por amor, por papeles? Eso es un gran mistake. Like, eso es algo que definitivamente no debe hacer. Y jueves voy a tener una persona invitada a la programa, se llama Andrea Estrella. Ella es una persona muy, muy, muy bien. Ella es terapista. Y ella, cuida a la salud emocional y mental. So, bajo de esa crisis, ¿cómo afecta a los inmigrantes? ¿Cómo podemos proteger nuestra emoción y salud mental bajo de ese trauma, ese crisis? Hay mucho más estrés. So, ella va a dar aviso a toda la gente para que la gente no se da loca, okay? So that we all don't go crazy. Let's see. Yesenia is reminding me to talk about the DMV. So I know you sent out something, Yessie. Do you actually have your app? Maybe you can come in and talk about this because I don't remember all of the details. So, Miss Yessie, can you pop in? Do you need the guest code? Let me get you the guest code. It's the same code as before. I'm sending the guest code. So if anyone on the line wants to pop in and wants to say hello, definitely feel free to pop in as a guest. So I just sent the code. Basically, you have to download an app called Be Live TV. And then once you download the app, you click on that link and you can come on the screen with me. Okay, so let's wait for Miss Yessie to get logged in, and then she's going to give you information about the latest update that we received today regarding the DMV and what happens if your license gets expired. Hey, Maurice, it's nice to see you. Hey, Miss Diane, it's very nice to see you. Thank you for tuning in. Lo que estoy diciendo es que la señora Yesenia de la oficina, ella tiene un update del DMV, de sus licencias. So, ¿qué va a pasar si usted es inmigrante y su licencia está expirado, pero no puede procesar su licencia. So, ella va a dar algunas información. Ella es en el proceso a ponerse en ese programa. So, usted puede buscar. Mira ella en Facebook también. So, estamos esperando a ella en un momento. Otra cosa, let's see. So, si usted también quiere ir en ese programa, yo pone un link. Usted tiene que download un app, se llama Be Live TV. Después, usted puede usar el app en los comentarios y usted también puede aparecer en el screen, en la programa. So, anyone who wants to join in, you can definitely come on and say hello if you'd like to. But if you have questions, definitely drop your questions. I see one question here. Tenemos una pregunta. Okay, so una pregunta que dice, si una persona tiene visa de turista y entre los Estados Unidos y accidentalmente dar la luz aquí, ¿qué va a pasar a la otra persona? ¿Qué va a pasar a esa persona? So the question is, Miss Diane.
Hi, Bridget.
Hi.
Just want to say thank you so much for keeping everybody so informed.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for joining in. It's nice to see you.
You're awesome. I'm loving your hair.
Oh, yes, I need a hairdresser. Good Lord, help us all.
Hence the scarf.
Yes. I figured I'd look really, I probably wouldn't get away with doing like a do-rag on the show.
You look awesome, and thank you for always being so awesome at what you do.
Thank you. It is an absolute pleasure. I love you guys.
See you soon.
Alrighty. Mwah. See, Diane was able to join. So you have to download the app and then click on the link, and then you can come and say hi too. Okay, so the question is, if a person has a tourist visa and they came to the United States and accidentally ended up giving birth here, what will happen to that person? So first of all, I don't think you accidentally give birth in the United States. It's probably something that the person had contemplated before, right? It's something the person contemplated before, and they came here and they had the baby. That's pretty much of a loaded question because I don't know, did the person get emergency Medicaid? I don't know. So it's a hard question. Certainly, if you come to the United States and you end up or you give birth and you don't pay for your hospital stay or you use public benefits, that is certainly it's okay, Yessie. Only I can hear you. I haven't put you in yet. So I'm sorry. So if they give birth, they have a hospital bill, they didn't pay the bill, and they're using public benefits, then that is going to jeopardize their tourist visa. So mi respuesta es sí, si una persona da la luz aquí con una visa de turista, probablemente eso va a perjudicar la visa, porque si la persona no paga su cuenta del hospital o recibe beneficios públicos, definitivamente eso va a perjudicar la visa. Yo tengo una prima que exactamente eso pasa a ella. Y desgraciadamente hace muchos años que ellos cancelaron la visa y ella no puede entrar, pero ella tiene niña que es ciudadana americana. Okay, so now I'm going to add Miss Yessie in, and Miss Yessie is going to give an update about the DMV. So you are in, Miss Yessie.
Hola, buenas tardes a todos, ¿cómo están? Okay, so muchos de ustedes tienen la licencia y regularmente se las dan por un año. So, muchos de ustedes también se les han expedido y el gobernador dio una extensión por 30 días. Pero a partir de esos 30 días también ya se les expiró la extensión. So, si tú tienes una licencia que se expiró al DMV y pedir otra extensión de 30 días. Regularmente a todos se los dan automáticamente, pero tienes que verificar y hablar al DMV.
Okay. You want to say that in English?
Sure. Okay, so most people who are in the immigration process that have not received their green card, some of them are eligible for a driver license, but it has to be renewed every year. Some of those driver license they expired and people were not able to renew it because the DMV was closed down due to the virus. The governor did issue a 30-day extension. However, some drivers license were expired after the extension. So in order for you to get a 30-day extension, what you need to do is just call the DMV and ask for one and you should get it.
Great. Now, let me ask you some DMV questions since you're kind of like the Bennett Law Center's DMV liaison. You are all over the DMV. So, yo voy a preguntar a la señora Yesenia sobre inmigrantes obteniendo licencias del DMV. Ella es como la expertista en la oficina del DMV. So, Miss Yessie, can you name the top 3 classes of immigrants that are allowed to obtain a driver license? So maybe you can repeat the question in Spanish and then give an English and Spanish answer.
Okay, so las categorías 3 mayores a que le dan la licencia a alguien es número 1, una persona que está en proceso de la U-Visa. Número 2, alguien que tiene procedimientos en la corte con una fecha de corte en futuro. Y número 3, la persona que tiene un perdón 601A aprobado. So the top 3 categories that get their driver license issued are victims of crime that have a U-Visa application pending, someone that is on a approved waiver.
Awesome. And what about people that are applying for asylum? Are they eligible to receive a driver license?
Yes. Once the application is sent out, like within a month, we get a receipt, sometimes less, and you can get your driver license with that if you have a passport. So también las personas que tienen una aplicación de asilo pendiente, cuando enviamos la aplicación a inmigración, se tarda como un mes, a veces menos, para llegarnos el recibo y ya con eso tú puedes obtener tu licencia. Claro, tienes que tener tu pasaporte.
What other documents, besides the immigration documents, what other documents are they requiring from immigrants to get a driver license?
Well, it all depends on the category, but for mostly 90% of them, they want to see the physical passport. So, la mayoría de las categorías, dependiendo de tu elegibilidad, requieren diferentes documentos, pero 90% de ellos requieren que tú lleves tu pasaporte físicamente a la oficina.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much. So I know that, not having a driver license is a pain point for a lot of undocumented people in the United States. But as Miss Yesenia explained, there are certain ways based on certain case types um, that will allow you to get a driver license even before you have a work permit, even before your case is approved. So if you don't have a driver license and you want to know if you qualify for something like that, our office, we're happy to take consultations to see whether you are eligible for any kind of immigration cases that would then allow you to apply for a driver license. So if you are interested, please do go ahead and let us know if you'd like to set up a consultation. We're not doing consultations in person, obviously, but we can have a conversation just the way that we are, whether it's on WhatsApp or Zoom or FaceTime, something like that. So if someone from my team would be able to drop our telephone number, our number will be in the comment box, and we'd be happy to contact you to set up an appointment about the driver license.
Sí, como dijo la abogada, hay muchas diferentes elegibilidades para que uno pueda recibir su licencia de conducir. Y muchas de las oficinas de licencias me conocen porque yo he hablado mucho con ellos. A veces las personas tienen dificultades yendo a la licencia, pero ya cuando yo hablo con ellos regularmente, pues les explico por qué ellos son elegibles y regularmente sí se puede procesar el proceso.
Okay, perfect. And we have one last question before we wrap up for tonight. Remember, I have to stop right at 7:30 tonight. Megan, welcome, Megan. She says, we are in the immigration process where the 601A has been received, the waiver, and they want to know at what point in the waiver process does your husband get a driver license? So basically in the waiver process, once the waiver itself is approved and you have that receipt notice that says the waiver is approved, that is one of the categories that you can use to get your driver license. CSE in Spanish. You're like my translator now.
Okay. Sí, hay una persona que estaba preguntando que si con el recibo de que les acaba de llegar, recientemente ellos acaban de enviar el 601A, si con ese recibo pueden obtener ya la licencia. Desafortunadamente se tienen que esperar hasta que ellos reciban la aprobación, el papel verde donde dice que ya está aprobado el 601A.
Yes. So that brings us right to the end of our program for today. I know that this is a little bit shorter than what you're used to, but I got to go teach my church class, okay? But we'll be back tomorrow. Remember that tomorrow is our big Cinco de Mayo event. Can you raise your hand if you're going to be joining us online tomorrow for big Cinco de Mayo event? We have lots of contests and prizes, $50 if you win those contests. So I really hope that people participate. I will drop a link to our event. So if you haven't already signed up for it, go ahead and do that. Let me drop it in here. I'm kind of toggling back and forth. So raise your hand if you're going to be there with us tomorrow. It's just going to be so much fun. That's a link to our event. Go ahead and sign up. And of course, share it on your page and invite your friends and family. We are going to have so much fun. You can go and start looking at some of the videos because we're going to vote on them tomorrow live to see who are the winners. Miss Yessie will actually be streaming live from Mi Tierra. So if you're planning on going over there to get your tacos for dinner, absolutely say hello to Miss Yessie when you're there, and maybe you can get some screen time. Okay. Hey, Miss Carol, it's nice to see you. And thank you. That was a great question, Megan. So thank you guys for tuning in tonight to another edition, episode number 16 of the Immigrants Bridge Show. We just love people, and in this day and age, we just want to have some more connectivity with you. So thanks again for joining, and I will see you tomorrow for Cinco de Mayo. May the 4th be with you. Peace out.